How's up, y'all? It's popping in today. About to react to this vid by The Art of Dialogue. It's titled, I Saw Puffy Go Into a Hotel Room with a Famous Male Rapper for Hours with a Bag of Toys. This title, though. I reacted to a video a few days ago about this woman on TikTok exposing Puffy and Jimmy Fox and Usher. So someone sent me this vid and was like, yeah, a lot of people are talking about Diddy. But people have been talking about Diddy for years. So there has to be some truth to it. I don't think people are just making up all this stuff. Not everybody's lying, you know? So, Anyway, let's see what happened with these bag of toys and Diddy. Let's watch. A bag of toys is crazy.
First and foremost, I just want to say, I know a lot of people want to hear these stories and everything like that because this is stuff that happened back in the day. And then maybe that if they knew there was going to ever be a YouTube or they knew there was going to ever be social media, a lot of stuff probably wouldn't have got played out like it did. But things happen and
that's a good point when he puts it into perspective like that, because that naked basketball party sounds crazy, you know, but like the chick from TikTok said, she said that happened, you know, back in the 90s. So, you know, they wasn't worried about nobody trying to record or anything like that. So they felt a lot more free. I feel like that would never fly nowadays. Or if it did, like, they would have to be like, you know, everybody has to sign an NDA. We have a strict no phone policy. We're only inviting very specific people, you know.
And these are just stories from the past. I would like to use that as
but who are you, sir?
What you call
are you
that?
Security guard or what?
Just to clear the facts of what's going on. But it all started, we was in Atlanta. And this story starts when I'm with Puff and he's in exotic bookstores and he's doing shopping. Right? He's shopping, getting his stuff and everything like that. So, you know,
porn magazines.
This is the first time I was ever in an exotic bookstore with Puff. So, you know, I'm giving him his space. He's taking things off the shelves and stuff like that because they gave him a brown paper bag. When they gave him a brown paper bag, he was just putting stuff in there. So I said, damn, you know, he got to go put it on the counter and, you know, show everybody what he's getting. So as he's going, I'm just looking at the places where he's picking stuff from. So there's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked like quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. So when I went by there and I looked up there and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo. I was messing with him. Because people don't understand, you know, we was like friends. He was a part of the same gang. So I'm still going to tease him. I'm still going to mess with him and everything like that. I could do that. It wasn't just no security thing. So I say, yo, what are you getting this for? And it said butt plugs. And he was like, yo, can I do my shopping by myself? I said, yeah, you can do it by yourself, brother. And he started walking and everything like that. When I just waited at the counter. When he got to the counter, he didn't even have to show the guy nothing. He just gave the guy a wad of money. I mean, like, he gave the guy a stack, something like this. And Puff wasn't the dude that carried no 20s and no 50s and nothing like that. And I mean, like, he just said, boom. And we walked out the store. So we had to leave Atlanta and go to North Carolina for a show. You understand? And it was him, this rapper, Sarah, and this other girl. We all got on a G5 jet, and we flew to G4 jet, and we flew to North Carolina. So
who's the rapper?
Later on that, I think that afternoon, same day, this rapper and him, they all in the room together. You know, it's Sarah, the girl, Puff, and this dude, this rapper. So I'm here at the door and stuff like that. Like, yeah. So then next thing you know, somebody rang the doorbell. We had the presidential suite where we was at. So I opened the door, and the dude said, yo, I'm here for my cousin. I said, who your cousin? And he said,
Puff?
Ja Rule. I said, well, he busy right now. He said, he busy doing what? I said, he with Puff. They're in the room. They busy. They don't want to be bothered.
Oh, so
He said, well, I'm going in there. I said, bro, you ain't going in there because he told me they don't want nobody to be bothering him. He was like, yo, I don't care, man. I'm going in there. That boot like that. I said, yo, bro, Jesus Christ had to come down here and take the air out of my body before you get in that room right there. Watch. He tried to bum rush me. I grabbed it and threw him against the piano. When I threw him into the piano, Puff and Ja Rule runs out the room. Puff got his towel, Ja grabbing his towel, but they butt naked. And so then Ja was like, yo, what's going on? Yo, G, that's my cousin. He know me well. You know, and Puff was like, yo, G, what happened? I said, he tried to get in the room. I told him he couldn't get in the room. And he was like, he just looked, Puff looked at Ja. He said, yo, Ja said, you didn't want to go in that room because there's a lot of freaking going on. So I was like, oh, he said there was a lot of freaking going on. So that was basically that story, man. You know what I'm saying? They went back in the room. Dude felt a certain kind of way, and he left out. So I seen them at the concert the next day, and they tried to, you know, form up against me. But my man Frank was like, I told my man Frank, I was like, yo, Frank, put yourself in that position. Somebody trying to get in the room, and Ja told you don't let nobody get in the room. What would you do? Now, y'all can do whatever y'all want to do, man, but you know I ain't taking no losses. He said, yo, you good, and that was it. Bro, when Ja said, you don't want to come up in there, a lot of freaky stuff is going on. You got to use your mind. What they was doing with those butt plugs.
Right. Yeah,
that was crazy. It was real wild.
Interesante. I mean, they had two girls in the room as well. So, you know, there's that. But, yeah, people keep making these claims about Diddy. So, I can only assume that there's some validity to the claims. But, you know, that's his business. It's fine. But I think it's interesting, and people are intrigued by this type of thing because you see these celebrities in a certain light. So when someone introduces new information, you're just like, oh, I never, you know, viewed them in that light. So, you know, we're nosy and we're just interested. But I don't think nobody really cares, you know. Niggas is gay. We're in 2023. A lot of people are gay, all right? So I don't think that alone is what has people intrigued. I think it's just, you know, seeing people in a different light, especially when these particular people present themselves like playboys and they're surrounded by all these different women. And, you know, you just assume that, okay, they love women. They're very straight. It's like, oh... You like dick too. You like, you know, get your booty clapped as well. There's nothing wrong with that, do you? But, you know, I think people are just interested because it's like, oh, I'm viewing you in a different light. Like, oh, you know, you have these different sides to you that I didn't know, you know. So I think that's the appeal of, like, consuming gossip like this. Because that's all it is. This is gossip. I don't know if that nigga was there. I don't know if he's telling the truth. I don't know. But anyway, interesting. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Let me know what other videos you've been watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.